Low-income communities often are subject to public transportation due to cost of car ownership. Sometimes, the public transportation system gets too expensive and unreliable. They have to look for other resources.
Me parece que está un poquito caro, sí.
I think that the fare is a little bit expensive for the service, especially in the morning rush when people need it the most. And right then the service is precarious. That's why they get taxis, because people must get to work.
Yo creo que es más por una necesidad, quizás por...
I think it's the necessity to get to work faster, but sometimes it's contradictory. They get to you at the rush hour and you get stuck in traffic over the bridge because there are too many cars. Honestly, they could get there faster on the subway.
Aunque ellos podrían llegar más rápido por el tren, ¿no?
In Greenpoint, Brooklyn, taxi drivers claim that 60% of the customers are Latino. Some cab drivers are declaring higher profits even with the economic crisis and public transportation issues.
Pero en esa parte nos ha beneficiado a nosotros porque tenemos...
It has been a benefit to us because we're getting more calls and therefore making more money. But those people who want to take public transportation are being affected because they have to take from their salaries and spend more in a taxi when they could reach their destination on public transportation.
Pueden hacer en un transporte público.
Taxi drivers and their families are also customers of the public transportation system. But as Luis Aria explains, they also face difficulties paying for the fares.
Nosotros mientras menos trabajo tengamos, tampoco podemos utilizar el transporte.
If we don't have a steady income, we can't afford to use public transportation. Maybe that's the reason why public transportation doesn't have the same funds as before, because of the unemployment situation.
De que casi la mayor parte de la gente no está trabajando.
The customers are in a vulnerable position, being forced to pay any fare in order to get to their jobs. But this is a situation that in the long term will also affect the transportation providers.
Nosotros tenemos también que pagar.
We also have to pay. We have to pay taxes. We have to pay the dispatcher. We have to pay if we get robbed. We have to pay insurance. If the car breaks, it's also expensive. So it can be a little hard.
Entonces es un poquito difícil.